Hi, I'm Veronica Rogers Cobb, and we're here getting ready to kick it off at Nathan Benderson Park. We'll be speaking to survivors, volunteers, the general public, and learning more about the awareness of breast cancer. So stay tuned, we're kicking it off. We're here with Bethany, who's organized this beautiful event. Tell us a little bit about the American Cancer Society, your involvement, and what it took to put this together today.
Well, thank you so much for being out here and always documenting this amazing day. This is my 7th year here with the American Cancer Society and planning the Making Strides event, and it's bigger every year. I think we had 10,000 people here today. We don't have. I can't count everybody, but I think we had 10,000 people here today, which is amazing. It's a sea of pink, and everybody's out here supporting our survivors and thrivers and raising those critical funds that the American Cancer Society needs to fund the research and to fund the Hope Lodges, which are the places to stay during treatment, or to fund those rides to recovery. All of those life-saving services that the American Cancer Society provides would not be possible without these fundraisers that we have here. The community sponsors. We had 65 sponsors this year, which is incredible, and we raised more money than we've ever raised from our sponsors. So the community really supports the pink here in Sarasota Manatee, and we're just out here having a great time. And the weather supported us as well. Like, it couldn't have been better, and it makes a big difference. We provide this beautiful community for the survivors and the thrivers, and I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, it's a community that I didn't even know that I needed until I was here, because they felt alone during their journey, and then they come out here and they see all these people that have been through it with, one way or another, and so they have communities, which is really, really nice. So it's just a great feeling to be a part of all of this, and to know that we are making something that maybe isn't so pleasant a little bit more enjoyable.
Well, and I talked to Lindsay earlier, and I don't think a lot of people know about all the resources that the American Cancer Survivor or the society gives to our society, right?
Well, and that's one thing, and I always said, if I left this organization today and you never remembered a thing that I said, all you need to remember is that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the American Cancer Society is available to you if you call the 800 number. There is a person there. If you call 800-227-2345, you will get a human being on the other end of that line 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you never have to go with a question unanswered or something that's weighing on your heart or your mind, whether it's you that is the patient or if it's a loved one. If you have a question about what they're going through or how you can help them, because it's not just one person going through that cancer journey. So the 24-hour a day, 7 day a week access to information and resources is invaluable. So it's amazing. And again, I didn't know that, and like I said, if I never worked here again, or if I couldn't remember anything else, that's all you need. If you know somebody that's been diagnosed, call the American Cancer Society. They will help you get the information you need.
And you made this event seem seamless. I'm sure it took a lot of work. How long have you been working on this?
Well, so I have a partner. Her name is Emily, and she and I start working on this tomorrow. Basically, we start working on next year's event. Pretty soon after this is finished, because it's all about that relationship that we build with our community sponsors, and thanking and recognizing and celebrating our top fundraisers. So it never really stops. But physically, we were out here. We got out here on Wednesday, and we started getting tents ready, and then we were out here all day yesterday getting all of our sponsors in, and bright and early this morning. So it is a labor of love for sure, and I will be laying down in my bed very soon, hopefully. But we do it and because we can.
And how do I be a sponsor? Tell us about the sponsorship opportunities and then the events throughout the year where people can help.
So we have a lot of different options for sponsorships. Just having a sponsorship here on the day of the walk, or being our presenting sponsor. So you would just reach out to myself or Emily, and you can get to us through our Making Strides website, and we can talk to you about what makes the most sense for you and your organization. Whether you want to be here just on the walk day, or if you want to partner with us throughout the year at the kickoff, or we have a brunch for our survivors and around Mother's Day. So we have a lot of different events throughout the year that we also are looking for sponsors on. So you just contact us, reach out, and we'll figure out the best partnership so that we can work together.
Well, we appreciate all you do for the survivors, for everyone that's here today, and for the American Cancer Society. So don't forget, get out your books, your checkbooks, get some money into the American Cancer Society. Donate today. We're here with the Mamzelles today. So tell me a little bit about your organization and why you're here today.
So we're a girls service club, and we do different community service events, and we just go around the community and get involved as much as we can, and we're just all girls, and it's a lot of fun.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Manatee High School.
Manatee High School. Wonderful. And it's your first time out here today.
Yes, it is. It's so fun. It's a lot of fun here, yeah.
And so you're going to do the walk, I guess?
Yes, I'm excited.
And tell me what this means to you to be here today.
I think it's a great cause. I think this is something that definitely, obviously, it's important to bring awareness to. And I think it's so great that everyone's getting together, and I think it's so important.
And being young adults, just getting out there and being a part of it and understanding things that can happen, the journey that people take, and for awareness for yourself.
Yeah, I think it's so important, especially for young adults like us, to get involved, especially at a young age, so that the next generation can come, just continue events so great like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies. We hope you have a great day, and thanks for being here to support the Making Strides event. We're here at Nathan Benderson Park, Making Strides, and we're here with Kathy, who just moved here from Michigan, out at this great event. Tell me a little bit about your being a survivor.
I was diagnosed in 2021 during COVID, so I essentially had to go through everything by myself, which is very hard. Fortunately, I am in remission now, and I'm a survivor, and I'm just glad to be here. I've done these events as just supporting breast cancer in the past. We don't have any family history of it, and so I'm just lucky to be a survivor here today.
And you said you found it just from a regular mammogram, like you said, no history.
That's right, and I kept putting it off, unfortunately, because of COVID, and I kept saying, I'll do it later, there's no family history, and I should have done it a little bit earlier than I did.
And so you would tell everyone to get out there, do your annual screening.
Absolutely. Get a mammogram every single year, even if you don't have any history of it in your family.
And what does it mean to you to be out here today to support the survivors and the families?
Mm-hmm. It's a really difficult thing to go through. I think all of these women here are so strong, and their families are so strong, and my support goes out to all of them.
Well, thank you so much, Kathy, for taking time with us. We'll let you go get your shirt and get underway.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
We're here with Libby, part of the Mamzelles, and a mom from the Mamzelle. Tell me, what does it mean for you to be here today?
It just gives us an opportunity to fight for breast cancer and make a change.
And creating the awareness in young adults. You want to move that forward, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
How do you do that, and what is your plan?
Ask my mom.
Ask your mom. Okay, Mom.
Do self-checks every month. You want to go all the way up into the axilla because that's where your breast tissue starts, and get your mammograms after 40.
And ladies, we thank you for being here today and supporting Making Strides.
Thank you.
We're here with Samantha and Hank, who I think is bigger than I am. And you're here today to support Making Strides. So tell me what it means to you and a little bit about your position in radiology.
Yeah, so I work with Sarasota Memorial Radiation Oncology. I'm the nurse practitioner there, and I work with Dr. Segal and Dr. Bajoli. And we're out here walking today with the Radiation Nation team. This is my daughter, Clark,
Hi.
to support all of our patients and all the survivors in our community.
And what does it mean? You see a lot every day. What would you tell women?
I would tell women that it's a long journey, but in the end, you have a lot of sisters and a great sisterhood and a lot of support, and we're all here for you.
And to get their annual screenings, right?
Yes, very important to get screenings and catch it early.
And so, beyond yearly exams, tell me a little bit about self-exams and the importance of those.
So we encourage all women to do self-exams every month. Once a month, set a date and try to do it every month. Learn your anatomy, know if there's a change, and if there is, you feel something different, alert one of your doctors right away.
Well, thank you again, and we hope you have a fabulous day. Great weather.
Yes, it's beautiful.
We're here with Wendy, and you are a survivor. Can you tell me a little bit about your story?
So I actually had a regular scheduled mammogram, and about 2 months later, I did a self-exam, and I found a lump in my breast. And we caught it early enough, so I did have treatment, I had radiation, but I'm all good.
And tell me a little bit, well, how long ago was that?
3 years ago. It was actually right during when the pandemic started.
Which made it even more difficult, I'm sure, to go through everything you did.
Yeah. Had to have a lumpectomy when all the hospitals were, basically nobody could get in, nobody could sit with me, and so it was a tough time, but made it through.
So not only breast cancer, but during COVID and doing that journey a lot by yourself. How did that feel, and how would you encourage women to get through this?
Well, I think I have to give it all to the doctors and the nurses because they knew it was a difficult time. And so every time I'd go in, like for radiation treatment, they just made me feel so comfortable and, really lean on your healthcare providers because they're the ones that really, they know what you're going through and they really, help you and they kind of make it a good experience, even though it is a tough experience.
And what does it mean for you to be here today?
I don't know. Just to celebrate life and to celebrate survival.
Well, we're happy you're a survivor, and we thank you for being out here today with us at the Making Strides event.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Wendy. We're here with Barbara and Chris. So, first year here.
Yeah.
Tell me what that means to you to be here today.
Well, we have my aunt who's a survivor here today, and we have a friend that we're walking for that is going through breast cancer treatments right now. So we're on her team, the Roadrunners.
The team, the Roadrunners. And so, Chris, what does it mean for you to be a male? It's awareness for men as well.
It is awareness for men. It's important for everybody to be checked and be aware of this. My mother's also a breast cancer survivor. My cousin's a breast cancer survivor, and my other cousin actually passed away from breast cancer, so it's very personal.
Sorry for your loss and for all that everyone's going through. So, being out here today and the Roadrunners. So, how many people are on the Roadrunner team?
I know there's at least 45 on the teams. It's a pretty large team. Yeah.
So, big group here today to support Making Strides here at Nathan Benderson Park. I hope you have a great day and many great journeys.
And we hope all of those breast cancer treatment, people that are undergoing the treatments right now, turn out to be survivors and can come back next year and go to the survivor tent.
Yeah, and thoughts and prayers for all that are going through this tragic events in their lives and giving them the support. And that's why we're here today, to raise money.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're here with Robert. Nice get up today. You're all fancy.
Thank you. Yes, every year this is my once out of the box type situation. I don't normally dress like this, of course, but yeah, this is our yearly thing. We're walking in memory of my wife, Joni. We lost her 8 years ago. And so every year, this is our big day.
And you're here to support Joni. Warms my heart. Tell me, what does this mean to you to be here today?
Well, it means a lot. Actually putting smiles on a lot of people's faces, take a lot of pictures, I feel like a celebrity a little bit, but it's about, supporting the women that are still fighting the cancer, issue, and it's tough. It's tough on everybody. So I just come out and try to put some smiles on everybody's face and make it a great day.
Tell me a little bit about that journey with your wife. I know it's a difficult time, if you'd like to share.
Yes, it is. I will say that our life completely changed that day. The world stopped, and it was all about her from that point on. I never missed one cancer treatment. We went to all the appointments that she had, so it was all about her, and I made it, all about her. But up until the last week of her passing, you would have never known that she even had the disease. So she was just so positive that she was going to beat it, and we rode it all the way to the end, and so she went peacefully, which was a good thing for me. She was a great woman. Very missed, yes.
And how long was her journey and your journey?
Well, when she was diagnosed in 2007, we went 3 years, and then it became metastatic at that point. And then they said 5 years from that day is generally the average, and she went almost exactly 5 years.
Wow. And what would you tell other families, husbands, children, people that are going through this?
Well, that's where, family really comes together in supporting. You really have to have that support base and make it about the person that's going through that journey, and try to make it as easy on them as possible. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We still conducted our lives, doing a lot of family things, doing trips and stuff like that whenever we could. So when she was feeling good, that's when we went out and we did things. And then when she wasn't feeling good, we just hung around the house, and, it was all about her.
She's lucky to have you. And Joni, everybody's here for you today.
Absolutely. Thank you. God bless.
God bless, and have a wonderful day, and put those smiles on.
Thank you.
All right. We're here with Bob Harrigan. So tell me, why are you here today, Bob?
Well, I'm here for the community, obviously. ABC7 is a big sponsor for this event, but more importantly, my wife, who has had breast cancer. She's a 7-year survivor, and she has survived, and this is an important event to raise money for a cure, okay? That's what we're here for. Just the folks that get together, the community comes together for this event, such a big event, and it's been going on for years. Prior to my wife getting breast cancer, we were still involved well before. I've been doing many different events, like swimming. We've done a swimming event where, you wear a bra and you got to swim. It's funny, yeah. It's just a really good event to get people aware of breast cancer. And a lot of kids are here too, so they're learning the aspects of breast cancer and what it's all about and how many women get it, and even men. And the fact that they're here this early in the morning for a walk to benefit breast cancer awareness is really quite nice.
And thanks for ordering this beautiful day today.
I think it's one of the best days ever right now. Low humidity, skies are clear, the rain moved through early in the morning, just as I'd said. And things are looking good. We got a great band, 1076 here too, always rocking out before the walk begins.
And you said, I spoke to some young ladies this morning, and it is important to create that awareness in the young adults. So what would you tell people today going through it?
I mean, people are going through it. Obviously, you got to have a networking system because it's difficult, obviously. And it's not, it's a life-changing event, not just for the breast cancer patient, but also for the family to, stick together and be strong together, obviously, because it is a big, big deal, when you go through this. Hi, everybody. Anyway, I would tell them that, that if you do have it, make sure that you're talking to people and networking, because there's a lot of different things that you can do to get through this problem, and you can survive, right? And also get a mammogram, make sure you're checking yourself out, and catch it early.
And for you, personal, with your wife, so how long was your journey with her?
So far, 7 years, 7-year survivor, coming up here soon. And, you know, she's happy. She's obviously, when they found out that it was breast cancer, it was a very trying situation. But once it was determined that she made it through and beat it, it was a very joyous occasion. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, and thanks for being out here today and for the beautiful day.
Thank you guys. Great job you guys do each and every year that you're here.
Thank you. We're here with Rick Garcia, and you said this is your third walk already this year?
Yes, I did the first one in Wesley Chapel. I did the one last week in St. Pete. Now I'm doing this one, and my last one will be in Phoenix with my mom.
And mom is a 35-year survivor?
Yes, my mom has survived 35 years, so can you imagine back in the 70s or 80s when they don't have the technology that they have now, and she's still around, so God bless for that, huh?
And so you were young when she was going through this, so tell me about your journey with your mom.
Well, it was scary because we didn't know if she was going to pass or survive, and then luckily she survived, and then as the years went on, we always worried, will it come back, will it come back? I always made sure to tell her, make sure you get checked, check yourself. Even after 25, 30 years, still check yourself because you never know. So it's been an up and down battle with us, but it's been more up than down, so I'm happy about that.
That's good. And what does it mean for you to be here today, Rick?
It means a whole lot because I'm able to support everybody that's here, those that are surviving, those that are thrivers, those who have passed, those that can't walk anymore. So I'm here on their behalf to support them.
Well, we're so thankful you're here today on this beautiful day at Nathan Benderson Park, the American Cancer Society, and all the survivors.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Dr. Lee, we're here with you today at the Making Strides. Tell me a little bit about your practice, the awareness that you want to help create.
I belong to Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute, and we support breast cancer research, and we take care of clinical patients with breast cancer, colon cancer, lung cancer. We are community oncology practice, and we are very keen to clinical research. So our logo is to bring the world care to the community and to provide the best care for our patients in our local community.
And are you here in Sarasota?
I'm not practicing in Sarasota, but Sarasota is my second home. I practice north of Tampa.
Oh, okay. And so tell me, what would you tell women? I mean, you're in the thick of it, you see it every day. What would you tell women?
I would say be aware of your breast, and you are the person that's most familiar with your own breast. Make sure you do your self-breast examinations, and then the best time to do it is each month right before your period. So, or if you don't have a period, you set on the same day. Let's say Bay News 9 say do it on the 9th each month. Those are very helpful.
Give me some of the details of the treatments and things you've seen.
Well, for breast cancer, number one is early detection. So if indeed we didn't find the breast cancer early enough, that it's become not curable, for these days we have significant progress on our treatment plans in regard to what treatment we use, how long our patients can survive, and so forth. We have a great improvement compared with what we had from 20 years ago. I've been in practice for 22 years. I've been in the same location, and I belong to Florida Cancer Specialists. Like Florida Cancer Specialists in Sarasota, we have a very good group in here who are my partners, and we are really thinking that at this point, everybody all see how much we have progressed on our cancer care and how well we are doing to improve overall survival, improve quality of life, and improve overall patient awareness for breast cancer. And I think an event like this make a huge difference on our early detection, on people aware of what we can do if we detect it early. If we detect it early, we are absolutely, totally curable. And if we detect later, then we are talking about palliative care. But we take care of patients from the beginning to advanced stage.
And all the treatments are different in their length and what everyone would go through.
Right. Well, it depends on what type of breast cancer it is, what history we have, what characteristic we have, and what tumor characteristic like receptor status. For ER/PR positive breast cancer, usually the response is very good with hormonal blockade. And for HER2 positive breast cancer, we have to be more careful because it tends to spread, and we use Herceptin, Perjeta, a lot of good medications that develop newer, and some oral medications too, which are much more advanced compared with what we have. And our survival at the meantime improved significantly.
There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of treatments out there for women. So it is the awareness. That's the most important.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you.
Well, Dr. Lee, thank you for all you do for our breast cancer survivors and getting the awareness out there in this great day.
It's a great day. Thank you for organizing this event, and thank you for being here to get the word around to the breast cancer patients, to their family, and to the most importantly to the society.
And again, your practice name?
Florida Cancer Specialist, and we are in the west coast of Florida and the majority of the other coasts too.
Okay.
We have a big practice. We have a lot of physicians. We have over 240 physicians, and we deliver world level care to the local community.
Well, thank you again, Dr. Lee. We appreciate you being here today. Thank you. We're here with Mayor Jean Brown and Men Wear Pink.
Yes, ma'am. A couple years ago, Bethany came to me and asked me, about getting involved. And obviously, being from Bradenton, I said, "How many people from Bradenton are involved?" No competition or anything, but there was just a few. So I said, "I'm in." And as we know, we all have people in our families, other friends that have had breast cancer, and anything you can do to help is important.
And tell me what it means for you to be out here today.
Well, I think it means, and you can see that there's thousands of people out here, and that's fun to see. It means that we can help people, we can get awareness, and we may never be able to make it go away 100%, but we can give education to people and really try to figure out how you can do your little part to help.
And it's about education, but also about the fundraising events and supporting it financially and spiritually.
Right, and again, money will go towards helping do things that will then help find other opportunities. And unfortunately, my sister-in-law starts treatment in the next week or two that she just found out. So, without all of the fundraising, without everything, all of the Cancer Society has done throughout the country, people wouldn't be finding it early enough to maybe get treated and then live a normal life.
And is your sister-in-law here local?
She's in Jacksonville, so she actually just, normal testing and in her 40s and found something, but they think it's going to be okay, but they found it early.
That's the important thing, is early awareness and those early checks and the mammograms and self-exams. And we wish the best for your sister-in-law.
Well, thank you. And again, anything we can do to just bring awareness. And again, looking out here today at the couple thousand people out here, and a lot of them are the survivors, and some of them are thriving right now, trying to get through it. But any little part that I can do to help, I'm willing to do.
Well, thank you, Mayor. We appreciate you being out here today.
And thank you for doing it. And obviously, thank you to Charles at METV, that everything he does to get information out to individuals.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, appreciate it. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here with Teresa, who's their survivor. Tell me a little bit about how you found out you had breast cancer, what the journey's been like for you, and what you would tell other people.
Excellent. I actually found out doing a self-exam. Did it on my own. I don't know why. I was just having a spot that itched all the time, so I avoided it for a while. Finally, I made the mammogram appointment, and sure enough, it came back as positive. So we went through the process, did the surgery, did all the things that you do with cancer. So I'm 7 years out, so tickled, so proud to be a part of an organization that is making a difference. And I would recommend any woman who has not gone and done this, please, please, I can't tell you enough, if you don't do it for you, do it for your daughter, do it for your sister, Do it for the woman that's your best friend, because somebody's got to start somewhere, and it takes way too many people from us.
And you said it just started with an itch. Did you feel a lump or was it just an itch?
No, it just itched. It itched so bad I would be in public scratching. And it was just a very small spot. So we thought maybe it was clothing, something I had washed my clothes in. We couldn't tell for the longest. And finally, I found a tiny, tiny little spot that I thought there's nothing about that. I'll just wait and go on. And then finally it got bad enough that I said I got to go check something out. And actually I had a friend who worked for a major medical facility who made the appointment for me and made me go. So bring your people and they will take care of you. But it's something not to play with.
And as you said, I mean, it's just, I don't want to do this right now. I don't need to do this right now. But do it, right? Whether or not you think it's something or not.
Yes, whether you think it is or not, you don't know until someone looks and does the research on it. Don't wait. Please don't wait. I beg every woman, every man even, men still get it. Please have it checked. Please, every year go and have it checked because your family deserves you.
That's powerful. That's powerful. So what does it mean for you to be here today? I know you've been through this journey and you're supporting everybody.
I have finally, after 7 years, as you know, most women have a 5-year period, and once you make it through that, they think you're okay. On my 5-year, they said, nope, we found something else. So I had to do it for 2 more years. So finally, just in this August, I got the good news. Everybody yelled and screamed in my doctor's office. And I've always said since day one, I wanted to do something that made it a difference for the people that had to deal with this, whether that's the family or the actual person that has it. So I am just thrilled to be here and be a part of it because it's so exciting. And obviously, everybody is out for this cause this morning.
I know, it's wonderful and so powerful to see everybody out here. And thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all are here.
I'm glad you're here too. Not only a ray of sunshine, but we got the Rays here today. So it's an exciting day. We're glad you're here. And you're here to support this event. Is there a line to get up here at all? And it's a beautiful day, right? All right. And look at these people around here. We're going to have a great day. We're glad you brought your ray and the rays of sunshine here at Nathan Benderson. Have a good one.
Hi. We're members of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority in Sarasota, Manatee County, and we participate in Making Strides for many years. We have our friends, our sisters, and also friends and relatives and families. So we do it all together. And we have a survivor in our group, and she just had a picture taken. Yes.
Oh, and great day to be out here. Look at this gang. Say hello. So what does it mean for you to be out here today?
To just have fun and run.
Have fun and run.
And walk.
And walk. Okay. And it's for a good cause. Making Strides, breast cancer awareness needs to be celebrated every year. And we just need to participate in that and just make sure that everybody's aware of it, for education, for just support, and that's what we're here for.
And we're glad you're here today.
Thank you. We're happy to be here today.
All right, ready to walk? Great event, great turnout today. Tell me, what does it mean for you to be here?
Well, I am staff with the American Cancer Society, and it is just incredible to see so many people here today supporting breast cancer awareness, and it's just an incredible day here in Sarasota.
And what do you do for the American Cancer Society? And tell us a little bit about their involvement.
So I'm the Senior Executive Director for Southwest Florida, so I'm based in Tampa, but our area runs from Tampa all the way down to Marco Island, and so we have an incredible staff that puts this event on every single year, and Sarasota is just such an incredible place, and so many people that are passionate about the cause.
And tell us a little bit of what the American Cancer Society does for breast cancer, the awareness of, and the importance of people making donations to help.
So, the American Cancer Society is the #1 funder of cancer research in the country besides the federal government. As we all know, 1 in 8 women are going to be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. And so we provide, obviously we're doing life-saving research. We provide patient support. We provide transportation to and from treatment, and then we also provide housing for cancer patients when they're going through their journey. So there's so many things that we do to help patients get through their journey, and the biggest thing that we know is that people need support. And so the American Cancer Society is here when anyone is facing a cancer diagnosis. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month is just a way that we're able to bring the community together and share the message and talk about screening, right? Screenings are so important. During COVID, we found a decline in screening. And so just reminding people to get your screenings, and it's just such important work.
It is, and we have so many people out here today. Tell me a little bit about how, if I was diagnosed with breast cancer, how do I get in touch with you? Where do I look? You said a little bit about the resources.
So our #1 resource for cancer patients, well, there's two, but our #1 resource is cancer.org. You can find any information that you need from a national perspective, but also from a local perspective, what resources that you need. And then you can also call our 1-800 number that's available 24 hours a day for cancer patients, and just find somebody to talk to, whether you're scared, whether you don't know what direction to take, whether you need to look for clinical trials, whatever situation you're in, the American Cancer Society is here for you.
Thank you for all you do and for all the American Cancer Society does for this community.
Thank you.
Have a great day. We're getting ready to kick it off here soon at Nathan Benderson Park.
Thank you.
We're here with Carol and Joe, and just minutes away from the kickoff of the Making Strides. A survivor. Tell me your story.
You could probably do better.
Okay, come Joe. You're fine.
2001. So 22 years now that she was a survivor. She was right at stage 3 cancer. So we had full courses of chemo, 19 surgeries, 5 years of tamoxifen, and she's never looked back. So she's even more beautiful today than she was then.
Quite a journey, right? 19 surgeries. And to have stage 3 when it was diagnosed, I'm sure that was very traumatic to you. And you look beautiful.
And I was young. I was 35 when I was diagnosed. So,
What would you tell women today? I mean, you said being diagnosed at 35, that's young. People don't expect it then, right?
right. And I was healthy, working out, and I had a pain in my chest, and I just didn't go to the doctors right away. But then it was there for a couple months, and I went to the doctors and found out that it was cancerous. And
it was a journey. And you say a pain in the chest, and we had a lady here that it was just an itch, so it could be anything. So go see your physician, get diagnosed, and we're thankful that you're here today.
Thank you.
We're getting ready to kick it off here at Nathan Benderson Park on this beautiful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Denise, what does it mean? Look at you ladies in your wigs. What does it mean for you to be here today?
I'm sorry?
What does it mean for you to be here today?
Well, we are part of the breast biopsy team for Manatee Diagnostic Center, and we have a friend and coworker who's struggling right now, and so our shirts are
Oh, right.
hashtag Melissa, and we're here to support and just be strong.
Well, tell us a little bit about your organization, because that's important to our community.
We're in Bradenton, Florida. Our office is on 60th Street Court West. That's where we do the breast biopsies. And Help me out, girls.
Mammograms, breast ultrasounds at Manatee Diagnostic Center.
Yeah, we're owned by Manatee Memorial Hospital. So that's our outpatient facility.
And what will you tell women about the importance of doing the mammograms and their annual exams?
It's very, very, very important. Okay, don't miss it. Don't not do it. Because early detection is the best detection.
Well, thank you for all you do for our community, ladies. Bye. We're here with Joshua, one of the crew chiefs from Feld for the Monster Jam.
Yep, I'm here with Monster Jam. We're here to support breast cancer awareness and everything. We do our best to promote health and well-being and fight cancer. I myself just got my cancer-free diagnosis about a month ago, fighting stage 4 head and neck cancer.
What? Wow.
Doing our part to support our families.
And you look great.
Thank you. I lost about 100 pounds. So.
Did you really? And so what is it about early detection, and what did you do?
Mine was just actual happenstance. I was getting ready to do a show overseas, and my hands were hurting, and one thing led to another. I found out I had cancer, started fighting it in January of this past year, and beat stage 4 head and neck cancer by March, April, I think. Well, about 8 months.
Wow.
Now I'm back on the road, having fun, living life.
Back on the road, crushing cancer.
Crushing cancer.
Well, we appreciate all you do and that you're out here today from Feld Entertainment, Monster Jam, to support the awareness of cancer and breast cancer.
Yes, ma'am. We do what we can for the American Cancer Society.
Thank you so much, Joshua. We're here with Lipstick Lex. So what a beautiful setup you have here. And I understand it was at UTC for the past month supporting this event. So tell me a little bit, what inspired you?
Thank you. Yes, it's been over at UTC for the past month. So I'm an artist. I'm a local artist here in Sarasota. And the main component that I create with is I create with lipstick. That's sort of like my lip shtick, if you will. And I've had this vision for a very, very long time that I've always wanted to create a lipstick jungle. I wanted to create an atmosphere that people can immerse themselves into. And when I learned about this event taking place, I really wanted to be a part of it and be part of such a profound cause. And they let me make my jungle, and here we are. And it's been very popular today, so it's been fun.
So what have you been doing, and talking to people and painting more paint on them, or?
Yeah, so we have this activation. We have our throne right here. So if you are a survivor or a fighter and a thriver, you're fighting the fight, they get to sit in their queen's throne right here. And then we have an awesome lipstick sponsor, Beauty Taylor. They're based out of New York City. They created custom lipsticks for us, all with individual names. And they pick a lipstick that resonates with them, and we grant them with their warrior stripes on their cheeks, and then they take a picture with their support squad.
Was there a real popular one today? Super popular lipstick today? Favorite?
Well, they're all the same shade of pink, but they're all different titles. But the title I think that was the most popular was Faith Over Fear.
I love that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we thank you for being here today and supporting the event and for your artwork. It's beautiful.
Thank you for interviewing me on it. Thank you. It's been fun.
Lipstick Lex. Well, that about wraps it up here today at the Making Strides event here at Nathan Benderson Park. We want to thank all that showed up today, survivors, thrivers, and for those who told us about the self-awareness for breast cancer, how important it is for you to get your self-exams, your mammograms. And thank you to all the sponsors, the American Cancer Society, for making this such a fabulous event. We'll see you next year.
I just wanted to say a sincere thank you to all the survivors and thrivers that were out here today. Everything that we do is for you. We know that this journey is not one anybody chooses to go on, but we wanted to be a little bit of a bright light for you on this journey of a cancer diagnosis. So thank you and bless you, and we'll see you next year.